What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for NIO with the ticker symbol NIO. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for NIO, and I think what I said last week did occur. So what I said last week is that I saw a repeat pattern. So we saw one leg up, two legs up. After the two legs up, prices sold off sharply. That's exactly what happened here. This was one leg up, two legs up. After the two legs, prices sold off sharply. And also there was this downtrend channel that prices were respecting. So you can see the lows fit pretty good right there. These are the highs. So prices hit the lows. It's going to try two attempts to reach the opposite side. Just like over here, prices hit the lows. It tried once, twice. So it tried two attempts to reach the opposite side. It did it. And in this case, it was two small attempts. So that shows weakness for the bulls, and it could not reach the other side. So that's what led to the sell-off. Again, repeat pattern. Prices hit the lows, made two legs up, and it was very small, so it showed signs of weakness for the bulls. It's a bearish imbalance on the chart. Failed to reach the opposite side, led to a massive sell-off. So we're practically back down to the lows of the downtrend. I'll mark that with a horizontal line. So since it's following the previous pattern pretty nicely, you could say we're like right over here because we're still above this low. Price is still below this previous low, just like over here. Price was above this previous low, but eventually it broke down lower. So since it's following this pattern pretty nicely, it's reasonable to assume that we're probably going to make a new low of this downtrend, surpassing the 730s and maybe reaching the low, very low 7. So that's what looks like can occur. But either way, I'm not really sure now because we're practically at the all-time lows of the downtrend. I mean, we probably can just go sideways, more than anything. But since it's following the previous pattern pretty nicely, and I'm talking about this pattern right over here, let me go and clear the chart. So this one right over here, let me go and circle it. This pattern right over here, where we saw two legs up and then a sell-off below the previous point. So we had two legs up, a sell-off back below this previous point. So we'll see if prices can do that. That's what it looks like it's attempting to do. So Chinese stocks look to be, potentially reversing. We'll see. I mean, it's not guaranteed. But I mean, this thing still looks kind of weak, and we might even just follow the previous pattern exactly. So I'm looking for sideways trading or maybe even lower price targets, probably the low 7s. We'll see if that occurs. I don't really have a strong direction in mind right now because the target already is kind of played out. So that's all I have for NIO. I wouldn't be expecting anything spectacular anytime soon. Here's the weekly chart, and you can see the last week was a nice bearish engulfing candle, pretty much engulfed the previous one. So looks kind of bearish. So practically, price will probably make a new low of this downtrend. So I'm going to zoom out real quick, show you guys something really important. So again, once you know how to draw a couple of lines and arrows, you don't even need the arrows, you can use the lines, and you understand price action rules, then you can read the chart pretty good. So we have this downtrend in play. Prices are finding resistance where it should, and if I drag this down, prices are finding support on the opposite side. Once price breaks the channel, we expect two legs down. So this was one leg down right here, and price is in the formation of the second leg. So you can see that prices stopped right here in early May, and then we saw the bounce up. So this is the second and last attempt of reaching this measure move target that's at the 550 level. So we'll see if the bears can get there. I mean, that is the target. As long as we're still below this EMA, you shouldn't even be thinking about a bull market. You can see how well this EMA has been holding. Let me go erase the drawings. So again, I'm looking for the 550 target, and you can see how this EMA has been just showing clearly that this is the bear market. When prices get above the EMA, it's short-lived and immediately just crashes below it. So that's how you know we're in a telltale sign that this is a bear market. So even over here, versus in the past when prices were strictly above the EMA, you can see that it was rocketing higher and higher. So that was a bull market. So bear market, it's a higher likelihood that you're not going to be picking a bottom. So it's probably maybe at 5 to 10% chance. So it's always better to assume that we're going to make a new low of the downtrend, and we're very close to the previous low, but probably going to make a new low very shortly. So I'm very bearish on NIO. That's what the chart is telling me. I don't care if it goes up or down. That's what I'm just seeing on the chart. and you just can't deny it. I mean, this is really objective. It just continues to drop down lower, and it's targeting lower price levels. Maybe it comes back to the all-time lows. I doubt it, but it could. But right now I'm looking for that 550 level, and it could take a couple of weeks to a couple of months to get there. So that's all I have for NIO this week, Monday, and I'll give you guys an update next week, Monday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.